Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're in Walmart. We're going to be shopping for looks for less. And if you like these videos, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and let's go shopping. First look for less are these mesh heels from Scoop. They are almost identical to a pair from Aloha. That's $240. So basically like $40 off. These have the round toe, chunky heel, that little Mary Jane strap. They also have some other colors online. I saw leopard, I think burgundy, and then in store they have black. Miu Miu look for less slingbacks from Scoop. So these have that square toe, the little bow detail elastic with the slingback. They're $36. The satin material. The Miu Miu style is at $950. I look for less boots from No Boundaries. So these have the round toe, chunky heelless embroidered detailing, zipper on the inside. These are $44.98. I think the Frylo boots are like $300 or $400. Your look for less slingbacks from Madden NYC. These have the pointed toe, the lace, the little bow detail, stiletto. These are going to be $38. I know Dior has a bunch of different prints and colors with this slingback and bow style. Look for less are these boots from Time and True. So they're very similar to an Anthropologie boot. That they're $225. They're from the brand Kelsey Dagger. These have a round toe, that seam detail, the little cutout in the back. They're $44.98. Stuart Weitzman dupe from Time and True. So these have that round toe, chunky heel, zipper on the inside, has all that star kind of detail. And these are $45. Katie look for less. The brand is KHAITE. They're thousands. Very similar style. These are from Scoop. They have the round toe, that seam detail, chunky heel with the zipper in the back. These are $52. Affirmation look for less boots from Scoop. So these have a little bit of a square toe kitten heel, that seam detail. These are $52. Zipper on the inside, and the sacks or Reformation, they have them. They are $498. Lulu de Saison, they're like $700. Have a very similar Oxford shoe. These have their round toe lace up. They're from No Boundaries. They're $28.98. So these mukluk loafers are very similar. I think they're almost identical to Dolce Vita loafers. And then also the same style is sold at Macy's for triple the price. So they're like $78 at Macy's. In Walmart, they're $28. They have that chunky bottom with the heel, the little cutout detail. These boots from Madden NYC, they always do this. They're very similar to a Steve Madden boot that are double, triple the price. These have the round toe, chunky heel, the little buckle detail. They have right now on Steve Madden's website almost the same style for $159, and these are going to be $50. So it's like getting $109 off. And then I believe last year they had this same boot in more of like a green tone, and they were almost $200. They have the round toe, chunky heel, the little buckle detail with the zipper on the inside, and these are $45. They also have the designer fold over boots with the little buckle detail, zipper on the inside. They're from Madden NYC, $50. These heels from Time and True are very similar to the Veronica Beard heels like this. They have this square toe, chunky, a little bow, only $22.98. They also have these in other colors. Bottega look for less crossbody bags from Time and True. They have that top zipper, removable strap. It's also adjustable. In the burgundy, also comes in the black, and they're $19.97. Mark & Spencer look for less from Time and True. It also kind of reminds me of the row bag. So they have the little side buckle, top zip. You could do the shoulder style or the crossbody. These are $24.98. YSL look for less tote. So this one has top handle, also the shoulder strap, and they're $22.98. Hermes look for less bags from Time and True. This one has the little buckle. It has a magnet, that snap closure with the shoulder strap. Also has that snap on the inside. We also saw this in a beige and white, and they are $26.97. Madewell Look for Less bag from Time and True. So this one has a gold studded detail bucket style adjustable strap. These are $24.98. The Madewell bag is like 200 or 300. And then this is a Hammett Tom gunmetal bag. Look for Less. That one's like 600. So it has that top zip, nice and slouchy with the grommets. These are $22. And it's these little crossbody bags. They have new prints and colors. So they have the top zip, this suede material, adjustable strap. I love this new brown. And then it also has the side pocket. These are like a Pauline Look for Less. I think that's how you say it. We saw them in that croc and that black before. I'm pretty sure those are like $20. Apology, Look for Less crop pant. I think they're called the Colette. But these are from Pre-Assembly. They have the fabric covered buttons, 2 front pockets, that wide cropped fit. Same as the Anthropologie style. And then pockets on the back. Blouse is similar to a YSL top that's available right now. So it has the oversized poplin bow. It's from Pre-Assembly, the little shoulder detail, button on the wrist, scoops in the middle. In the white, also comes in the stripe, and they're $26. Brown barrel leg jeans from Time and True are very similar to a lot of designers, but right now Zara has almost the same style for $70. These are $22. They have that same detail and then pockets on the back. I'm sure from Time and True is very similar to one that's available right now from Good American. So it has the smaller collar, full button, the 2 pockets, button on the wrist, scoop in the middle. It's that oversized fit. Comes in the acid wash blue, also in the gray, and they're $19.98. Pinstripe set, like that. They don't have the blazer here, but from Free Assembly, the blue with the light blue stripes, very similar to a favorite daughter's blazer and pant set. So this one has the belt, high rise, wide flowy leg with trouser pockets in the back. Lululemon Look for Less jackets from Athletic Work. So these have that banded wrist, zip front. It's that butter material in the blue green. There's gray and charcoal, and then the joggers to match have that elastic waistband, true jogger bottom, same fit through the back in all of those same colors. They have the Lululemon Align Look for Less jackets from Avia. These have that mock neck, side seam, the thumb hole, zippered pockets. They have the new burgundy, green, gray, and then the pants to match. These are the flared option, just like the Lululemon. That's what the material looks like up close in all of those colors. Also new Lululemon Look tees from Avia. These have the crew neckline. It's textured, has that side seam detail. These are super soft, stretchy, and then the same fit through the back. Comes in white, also in black, and they're $12.98. It's probably matched back to the blazers. These are so nice and stretchy. They have the drawstring zipper, wide leg. They have black and then this khaki color. I don't see that chocolate brown, and they're $19.98. New scuba sets from Avia. So this is a full zip jacket, has snap buttons, that drop sleeve with the little elastic on the wrist. Also has a little bit of elastic at the bottom. This is the extra small, so it is more of a relaxed fit. $24.98. They also have the scuba pants to match. These have that flat front, elastic through the back, side pocket, that pleated detailing, that same kind of fit. Both pieces also come in that chocolate brown. Also new long sleeve tees from Avia. They have that crew neckline. It's a stretchy material. You could see it's a subtle little leopard print with that side seam detail. Has the thumb holes and then the same fit through the back. In the black, also comes in the white. The white also has that leopard print. All the colors in the scuba pullover sets, like the tops, and then also the jogger pants. So these are more of a boxy fit. They got that quarter zip, the drop sleeve, banded wrist, and the same fit through the back. In the green, mauve, the oatmeal, there's charcoal. And then the pants to match have that flat front, that true jogger bottom. Same kind of fit in all of those colors. In the white, the white also has that leopard print. All the colors in the scuba pullover sets, like the tops, and then also the jogger pants. So these are more of a boxy fit. They got that quarter zip, the drop sleeve, banded wrist, and the same fit through the back. In the green, mauve, the oatmeal, there's charcoal. And then the pants to match have that flat front, that true jogger bottom. Same kind of fit in all of those colors. New scuba dresses from Avia. So these are mock neck. They have that seam detail, longer length, the same fit through the back with the seam. These are $24.98 in that oatmeal, and then it also comes in brown and black. Aloe Look for Less sweatsets from Athletic Works. These have that crew neckline, has the ribbed wrist, ribbed bottom in the gray, the beige, green, and black. They're $10.98. And then they also have the pants to match, just like the Aloe sets. Elastic waistband, true jogger in all of those same colors. And they're also $10.98. Another Aloe Look for Less from Avia. So this is a rib material, stretchy, has that mock neckline. In the beige, there's the burgundy, brown, and black, and they're $12.98. Frankie Bikini Look for Less with the sweater zip-ups. These have that ribbed bottom, drawstring, the ribbed wrist, in the ivory. Also comes in the black, and I think these are 15. They might be 17. These are also Frankie Bikini. They also look like Addicted. Look for Less ribbed flares. So they fold over, fitted, the perfect amount of flare in the ivory. They also have this new plum. New Skims dupes from No Boundaries. So they have that mock neckline. It's that same kind of stretchy material as the Skims, but they're like $100. Fitted through the wrist. Same fit through the back. And the new burgundy also comes in black. They also brought back the crew neck tee option. So these are super soft, stretchy, same fit through the back. These are a little sheer, but the Skims are very, very similar. I even, I saw them in, where was I? I was in Millennium Mall, the store on the end. I can't think of it. But they have black and brown. These are $12.98. They also have the Skims Look for Less bodysuits. I love this black one. I wore it so much. Has the thicker strap, squared neckline, scoop in the back. Also comes in that nude color. These are $16.98. They also have Sneak Peek Skim dupe jackets. These are stretchy. It's that cotton rib material. Fitted through the wrist, the hood in the back. In the black, they also have that burgundy. And they're $19.98. So have the Skims bodysuit dupes back, but now they have the fall burgundy. So they have the thick strap, scoop neckline. It is that romper short style. And then the seam in the back also comes in this beige and the gray. And another Skims dupe. These are soft, stretchy kind of t-shirt material. Has that crew neckline, and then the thong style back in the gray also comes in that brown color, and they're $16.98. Also have in the ribbed option Skims dupe, the crew neck tees. I love these. These are super soft, stretchy in the pink, black, and to match they have the Skim shorts. It's like the same kind of seaming. Pink, black, nude, and gray. Those are $9.98. The tees are $12.98. Also brought back the tanks. These are, they're 90% cotton, 10% spandex. So another Skims dupe in the gray, nude, black, and white. Those are $10.98. We have the bras. These have that triangle style, the hook and eye closure in the gray, nude, and black, and those are $9.98. Also have all of the new Barefoot Dream dupe socks. So this is that cozy chenille material. It's a 6-pack for $5.98. They have the neutrals. There's the pink and burgundy, a green with the teal, white with the peach and nude, the classic Barefoot Dream kind of leopard in the black and white, and then the blue. They also have the Barefoot Dream look plaid. There's a blue option. Those are $5.98. Brought back the micro mini skirts from No Boundaries. So these are pull-on. They're really short. It's a Free People Look for Less. Has the built-in shorts. I feel like these are a little bit longer than the last style. I got it last time in the white and black. But like I said, these look a little longer. They also have green, and they're $7.98. Isabel Marant Look for Less boots. These are from Time and Tru. They have that pointed toe, chunky heel, fringe detailing, zipper on the inside, and they're $34.98. No Sneak Peek Look for Less, little mules from Time and True. They have that round toe Sherpa trim. That's what the side looks like. I don't think they're 50. They might be. Look for Less slippers from Paws. These have the round toe, that same detail. The plush lining with the platform. These are $30. They have the micro suede upper faux fur lining in the taupe black and chestnut, and they're $30. New colors in the On Cloud dupes from Avia. These have the round toe, the opening on the side, lace up in the mint, and they're $28.98. Birkenstock platform Looks for Less from Madden NYC. They have the round toe, the silver hardware platform, and they're $38. So many designers have this dark wash barrel leg jean. These are from Free Assembly. I saw they have Portrait, has a pair of Rag and Bone, Totem. There's Silver Lake, Joe's Jeans, TWP. They're all hundreds. So these are they're mid-rise. They come in, and then the pockets on the back. These are $27. Also, another good look for less. There's a couple designers. I pulled it up. There's like Polo, Mason Margiela. This is a scoop. Barncode has the corduroy collar, 2 flat pockets, 2 lower pockets, button detail on the wrist with the seam in the back, and they'll be linked down below. We have the camo pants. These are also wide leg. They're the cargo style, so they have the pockets. Those don't. They have the pork chop pocket, then also that cargo pocket, wide through the leg, and then elastic through the back. They also have these in some denim washes, and they're also $16.98. Also seeing a new color in this ruffled blouse from Time and True. So this one has the tie, that ruffle on the side, bell sleeve, flowy. It is lined in the light blue. We also saw it in the brown, and they're $17.98. So new from Time and True are these ruffle dresses. So these have that higher neckline, the little keyhole, has the elastic on the wrist, a flowy fit through the front, also in the back with the little belt, and they are $24.98 in the pink, and then it also comes in the black. So new oversized shoulder bag from Time and True. So these have that snap closure, that seam detail. These are $26.97. Look for Less sneakers from Time and True. So these have the round toe, has all that seam detailing. I have the Miu Miu New Balance sneakers. These are almost exact dupes. So they have the brown with the 2 sets of laces. That's how mine are. And then they also have the ivory with the pink and white. And these are $22.98. But I'm going to end the video. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye.